Nick, what do you remember about being drafted?
Well, it was COVID time, and they had the restrictions of like only 10 people in the backyard at the time. So I had my family, and it was pretty much just my family, and we were just outside under a tent because it started raining by the time I got drafted. And then it happened. They announced the pick, and it was pretty cool. We all celebrated, and then my goalie coach from back home, he came down. He came to see us, and it was a pretty special night. And then the next day, I had the rest of my family that came down to celebrate. So it was pretty cool. Because I didn't think I was going to go in the first round, so they were planning to come to the second.
With it being online, was it a little bit weird, a little bit different doing that type of interview and stuff?
Yeah, it was odd, like doing the interviews all online. But for me, that was my normal, right? I'd never had the in-person interviews, so it was still a really fun experience. A little stressful getting a Zoom call from people you don't know in the league, you know. So it was a fun time though.
Absolutely. And looking back at your time in Cape, you obviously had some pretty huge moments throughout your time there. Can you tell me a little bit about these games and what you loved about playing in Cape so much?
It was a super fun time. We had especially my last year. Last year we had such a special group of guys, and we went on a big run too. So just the group of guys we had, the culture that we had last year, and the fans, it was really amazing. I made a lot of friends on that team that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, and it was super enjoyable to be there.
Wicked. Tell me a little bit about this moment of you grabbing the flag here and giving it for the fans.
That was really fun. That was in the playoffs. That was it was either the first game or the second game of the second round when I got a shutout. I think that one was on my birthday. I got a shutout in the first two games, and it was super cool. We had like the unofficials that came, so it was a group of guys that just like were associated with the team, just helped like getting the crowd going during games and everything. So they came, gave me a flag, gave all the stars a flag, and so that was really cool. And that's definitely something I'm gonna remember.
Tell me a little bit about this moment here where you're getting the game puck and a little bit of a shower from the boys.
The guys love doing that. I hate it. They always got the coldest water they could get throw on me. But when you get a shutout, it's the price to pay. I don't mind it. But me and Melota in there, we broke the franchise record for most shutouts in a season. It was fun.
Your return to Cape would have been a really emotional moment, playing in front of your old billets, old teammates, old fans. What was that like for you, especially getting the 2 wins?
It was amazing. It couldn't have been a more perfect weekend. I had some family come down, and there's probably like 25 people there that I knew, so it couldn't have gone any better, with us winning, and then winning both especially. That was just that was the cherry on top. But yeah, that was a weekend I'm never gonna forget because it felt so good to beat them after the getting traded. So that was really special.
Absolutely. And then coming to Charlottetown, how have you enjoyed your time in Charlottetown? You've been a huge part of the team, and especially making this second half resurgence per se. And what are your hopes for the team coming to playoffs?
It's been awesome. We have a really good group of guys here, and it's been really fun. My billets have been amazing. They've really been they've helped me out a lot, and so we've second half. We dial in. We've been playing super well. And in the playoffs, we're feeling really confident about them, and we know we're going to give the best effort we can. So.
And coming into Charlottetown, were you expecting such a tight-knit group and for us to be making like a run here?
When I had gone straight here, Jim had told me like we were trying to be a middle-of-the-pack team that could win a round maybe of playoffs, and we started off like pretty slow, but once it started coming together, like it's been going really well since.
I think this is from your first career shutout against Valador. What was going through your head after this one, and did you foresee yourself having a long and successful career after this?
That was actually my first win of the season, and I hadn't won since like the February of the year before. So I was just more worried about getting a win than anything, because I lost I think 4 straight OT games at that point. So winning that game was pretty cool. So yeah, getting my first shutout, you know, was always something special. But yeah, I really wanted that win.
So last season was a career year for you, carrying Keep not only into the playoffs, but on a great run that ended versus Bay-Camo. Can you tell me a little about the saves that you made that series? And
yeah, no, that was a crazy time to be a part of. Like, it's like in this clip especially, we were so hemmed in, so tired. But we had such a group that just bought in. All we wanted to do was win, you know. And like literally, like on this, you see Tony like blocks a shot in the face. Like he was so ready to go back out on the ice because he was one of our best centermen. So he wanted to take the draw with like 5 seconds left. But like, yeah, no, that was so special, and we just had a team so dedicated to winning. And you know, it was a really fun time to play hockey.
Do you think Charlottetown can replicate that kind of success this year?
I think we have the guys that are committed enough to do that. Yeah.
All right. Last question is, what are your plans for next season? Do you know yet?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go play hockey for Miguel. Move back home. It's gonna feel good after being 5 years away. But yeah, so I'm gonna go play for them, live at home, you know, get a good education, and then after that we'll see. You know, I still want to go play pro, so I'd be really open to going to play in Europe.
Congratulations on 5 great years in the queue. Let's hope to make a big run with the Islanders this year, and congratulations again.
Thank you.